Now here is this question, the assignment. So if you go to the question number 4.1, it's a simple program to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. We have defined a function Fahrenheit to Celsius that takes Fahrenheit value, but it's not mentioned here that whether we have to take input from the command line or the users. So in this case I have given a value to a Fahrenheit. So given a value of Fahrenheit equals to 100 and called this function for value of Celsius. We got the return value and we have printed the output. So for 100 Fahrenheit, this is the output. For question number 2, here we have to run the number from the command line. Suppose I open other folder and put the code. So what I do is I copy this here and I open another file here, export.py, and then when I put the input in the command line and run the code, I get we get the desired output. In the command line terminal, how it processes, there is a library called system. So as you can see, I've used this import sys. This is the library and it has a function and it takes it as an array and then we check. So the line number 9, we cannot exceed here, and in the CL command line we have given the input. So this one, you can see this is the what is the index here. So the indexing starts from 0, that is the first number. Using this system library, we take that input from the command line. As for question number 5, 4.3, it's a file read. The file is read. The file format is given in filter.txt, that you can see it here. Filter.txt. Okay, I'm unable to move this one. Folder. So in filter.txt it is there. So the live file will contain a new line. File has we read a file and we open and get access and save that in the file. So the file will contain a new line and the list in one line. The temperature data is saved in the next line. So I'm using here the next file because I'm skipping one line as there is no need of temperature. So I skip that twice here. You can see this here, next file. So I split the code and typecasted it to string and format. Then we print the Fahrenheit and to the Celsius. So as for the question number 4, we use multiple data here. So I'm using for this for loop function. First it reads the file, then the file is a list of the file read.txt that we have been given. If we have the string Fahrenheit degrees in substring, then we go to this next line. So this for this what is this? For this we will go to each and every line, then we print it here. As for 4.5, we just need to use try and except handling here. So what we do is, if you have Fahrenheit value, then it goes to try, otherwise goes to except and print an invalid output. So for 4.6, two things you have to take into account: the reading the input line from the command line prompt and command line prompt, and then from the command line and then from the keyboard. The keyboard, we use input value function, that is evaluate. So in command line we use system library. So either this one so here I've used also the typecasting thing. And as for 4.7, here we are using this command line prompt. You can read this one to run this cell, like I have written it in the comment section. So the list or tuple, here the evaluate function converts any string expression into arithmetic expression. So as for 4.8, I have written this one. It's a theoretical question, like I have written command in prompt and then run the Python. So the Python doesn't support document, and .py extension handles that. So this one is there. I have attached the text here, hello world. So I have used that one. And even in all these things I have written here what I have done here. As for 4.9, it's a practical question in VS Code, it is there. So this V0 is 10 value, T is 8 value, Y equals to 5.8. So 4.10 is you'll need input from the command line in terminal, and we need to make new file and pass